which actually works a little on lifting because it has 100% skincare, like hardly 20% of foundation. So again, if you see me, I'm going to use just a pinch. So again, the trick is to drag the makeup always down. A lot of people take it from bottom to the top. That is a very wrong way because then you're kind of enhancing your pores or all your flaws. So the minute you want to press down, this is what happens, which is gently pressing it down into the skin. So all the flaws are going to diminish and disappear. I'm sorry, ma'am? It's called the designer lift. So there are two variants, designer creme and designer lift. I love the designer creme, but that is more good for winter because Bombay makes a little humidity. So if you use a creme foundation, it starts feeling very like a rat, sticky. There's no AC, you're like, oh my god. So then it becomes an issue. Okay, now I'm going to use a lovely creme blush, which is my favorite by NARD. It's called Orgasm. It's really lovely. Smell. And again, I just tap. Tapping is the best technique to do. So tap and then lift up. So we get the lovely cheekbone effect. And you can even, kind of blend it near the temples of the forehead. Same thing. हीरो का वाला मैंने ब्राउनिश है बहुत प्यारा और एक होगा ग्रीनिश ब्राउन है And then if there's a little left, you can always blend it into the forehead, so it gives a very nice sun-kissed look. If you notice now, it gives a very even, smooth skin finish. Yeah? Are you happy with the outcome so far, ma'am? Yeah. Love you, darling. I hope I'm not boring the ladies out there, darling. You're having fun, my darling? Yeah. It's visible from your area, right? Sorry, I just want to make sure everybody's happy. Why can't they come to the front if they... You want to come to the front, darling, or are you okay from there? You alright? Okay. Now, powder is again a personal thing, but show me the Laura Mercier. Yeah. So I usually like the, it's called the Secret Under Eye Brightening Powder by Laura Mercier, because the other powders look very talc based and they look chalky, whereas this is not chalky at all. Can I have the Dakkan please, Namrita? Yeah. So again, very conjuice and just glide it on the under eye, so then you will never see any crease happen and not look chalky at all. So powder भी हमें पूरे face पे लगाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. As long as you just do it nicely on the required areas, you're sorted more or less. A lot of people say नहीं लेकिन powder से set नहीं करेंगे तो makeup खराब हो जाएगा अच्छा हो जाएगा तो see I'm saying hi Karina, is anything coming in my hand? Nothing. So if it's well blended your makeup, nothing will move. Show me the buffing brush. Or worse come worse, if you like, you can slightly just blend. Smile, darling. Just slightly blend in your foundation. The minute it is polished into the skin, makeup will look like second skin and it's going to look so flawless that you don't need to worry about it at all. Now see, it's so blended well that there's nothing moving, nothing, and even this way of doing is very gentle, very feather-like. Because जोर से कहीं वापस product shift होगा, so make sure you don't do that. Yeah. Now coming to the eyes. So again, I'm going to show you a very short, quick fix. You get ready-made eyeshadow sticks, pencils, crayon stick. I need a puff. Always remember that. Four of you all in the room. So again, inspired by today, my look is very Deepika, like I said. So if you see, she uses lovely brown, frosty shadow kind of a look, which a lot of girls love. It's a mix of brown with just a hint of black. So you should see that. So Miller, I need a flat brush surely. And I take just a flat brush, sorry, and I just blend it. Black pencil. And this doesn't even take time. So all of us who are working women are going out, we don't have that patience. Baap re, itna makeup ke samne baitho, time pass karo. So you can always do this as a quick fix. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. You can also take the brush like this also comes if you don't want to take it directly on the skin. You can take the crayon onto the brush and also apply like this. And again, if you see, I'm just rotating the brush so it blends beautifully all over the eyelids. Open that up. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom of the eyes also. So it gives a lovely soft look. Sorry, ma'am?
What pencil is this?
This is Kiro. K-I-R-O, Kiro. There's so many brands of names. We go to Sephora, anywhere you get. And also another thing I love to share with everybody, my academy is in Bandra West. I also do one-day tutorials. But also if anybody needs to buy products, I have everything. You name the brand and I have 3 cupboards full of products because obviously we need for all the students. So anybody wants anything, my number is there. So you can always call me, pick up the phone, so just want to come and buy product. You can come and see. We have everything for you. And in fact, I'll be better when you come so I can guide you as to what color correction you need or whether you need this color shadow, this lipstick instead of buying the wrong product. Yeah? Is it a tissue? Now another trick, very easy to use, we all have tissues in our house. We're all very scared of a fallout happening, right? So this is the trick which all the young girls will love me for this. Again, we put a creme, right? So below the creme, always seal it up with a powder. Because kabhi kabhi hamari aankhein oily ho jati because everybody's skin is different or sometimes the eyes start smarting, whatever. Just take a little of a lovely soft brown shadow and just tap it here so that your makeup is not going to move at all. Then this is like a fluffy brush, I'm sure everybody must have seen. This is very easy to create a nice crease. Also sometimes you have droopy eyes, if you create a nice crease, it just makes you look a little more erect, you don't look tired. It kind of cuts your age by at least 80%. So again you see I'm just creating a perfect crease by doing a semicircle. So it's like a wiper blade of a car, you know how a car wiper go tuck, 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 just do it that way. Can you see the difference, darling? And then if you like, you can put a little on the lower lash line, but I love this effect. And then just run your finger so that you don't touch your skin, okay? Now again, if you remember during the current days, they used to be having a company called Elsa Cosmetics to have a glow get. If you remember, you just put it on our cheeks, and you might remember. So you just put on your cheeks for glow. So imagine this is Zeenat's makeup or Parveen's makeup. That time they had a lovely creme kind of a look on their face. So that is something from that era which I still have. And it's like a cream highlighter. Nowadays a lot of brands make it. See the effect that gives instantly. Can you see that? So in case, God forbid, your makeup has become cakey, the minute you put this and a creme blush and a creme highlighter, your makeup will look less cakey. That is again another trick. doesn't look too frosty, because when we use those powder or cakey or highlighter, sometimes they look too grainy, too glittery, and then in the camera when you take a flash test, it looks very white like a booth. So this really looks nice and very subtle. Yeah?
What brand?
It's Elsa, E-L-S-A. And then give me the bucket brush again. And then again, finally, once my makeup is done, I'm going to again just slightly diffuse everything so it doesn't look too made up. Yeah? Give me the brow filler. So I'm using the Anastasia brow palette. So why I love this palette is all the colors for a makeup artist would need. You know, sometimes they have a hair highlighted color that doesn't match, and this kind of really looks soft and nice. Another lovely trick I'm going to show you is, we all want nice big pouty because we're very scared to go to the doctor. So there's a new brand come with something called lip injection. It actually looks like a syringe, the bottle, show me the bottle. So this is how it looks. You get it, and this is really nice. It works for, and it stays for 8 to 10 hours, and you get naughty, it still stays, okay? So that is the best thing. So I'm going to first use a lip tint and then use a little lip injection on top. Can I have please me? It's by Elsa, E-L-S-A. The color, it's a very thin color. It's like a beigeish gold, I would say.
So it's just a highlight.
And the brush which we used was by NARS. But even NARS has something like this. So it has, unfortunately, they don't have it in Bombay. They have a NARS store at the Bombay airport when you're leaving, no, but when you're coming. No, when you're leaving, apparently. And that nobody buys, so apparently it's shut down. Because what happened was, when I'm going abroad, if I'm like, buy NARS, I'm going to get it cheaper abroad. They should have kept it the arrivals and would have helped. But if you go to the NARS website also, they have these sticks for, and they have like a peachy or pinky or cream color, gold color, little silverish moonlight or rose gold. They will die for.
Just for the highlight.
So I'm using a lovely color, my personal favorite, called Please Me. I'm sure a lot of women might have tried by MAC. I think it has the most beautiful color. Vishaka, I want to do a ponytail like we did in Rajkot. So come on, give it fast, don't waste time, we're done. This is a very fresh color, and then I'm going to add just a bit of this lip plumper. This also has a lovely glass shine. So there you go. Expansive. So there you go, the makeup is done precisely in half an hour. That also was explaining, but if I didn't have to explain, the makeup run in 15 minutes. So I've seen a lot of times mothers tell me, "Bapre, wo bridal makeup artist aaya tha and she took some 2 hours to goddamn do makeup." I don't know how can they even expect the bride to sit on a bloody chair for those 2-3 hours. I mean, that's ridiculous. I think professional makeup or normal makeup, anything could not take more than max half an hour, right? And I'm sure you all won't have the patience to sit for 2 hours on a makeup chair, which is ridiculous. So I guess if you know your job right, it happens within seconds and it suddenly boosts your, confidence, your mood. It just lifts any kind of a dull mood. And I think every woman feels very special, right? If you're going out with a girlfriend just for coffee, and if you're well dressed, a little bit of nice lipstick, creme blush, you feel so nice. And who doesn't like compliments, right? Everybody loves compliments, right? If it's not from your husband, it's from some other man, why not? It's like that, right? A little bit of flirting is healthy, right? My lady Diana there, doesn't it feel good if some man compliments you, say you're a hottie, darling, which you are. So I think, yes, we all love compliments. Anyway, quickly, by the time I'm doing her hair, anybody has any question related to the product, feel free to keep on asking, and I'm all ears for you. Lip injection we applied last, because if you applied before and then do your lipstick, the lipstick would be a little weak. Because the textures differ, no? It's called lip injection by Too Faced. We're all Too Faced, right? But you won't get this in India, that's the problem. You can buy it online, I'm sure, a lot of websites. Well, you should know what you can do, a quick fix in 5 minutes. It's okay to have fun, right?
Did she say all that?
No, that I'm adding. I'm adding it for you, my hottie. I'm adding it for you to make you laugh and be happy. So, basically, I think for any working women, I am sure people want fuss-free makeup. So at the most, if you have any problems, use a concealer. Otherwise, you get lovely pressed powder compacts also, which come wet or dry finish. Plus, you also get a mineralized finish. So sometimes you don't want that heavy, chalky look. You can use the mineralized finish, which looks light on the skin. But to correct that, you have to use lots of sunscreen and moisturizer, ताकि your skin is that lovely wet, तो automatically आप बहुत कम powder लगाएंगे. नहीं तो आप dry skin में try करो, you look like a boot. You look like मैंने powder के drum में से मुँह बाहर निकाला. That's how the compact powder looks. Or then they put fixing spray and क्या बेचारे लगाते रहते. Again, another mistake I would love to say is, if God forbid you make a mistake like this, कि makeup ज़्यादा लग रहा है, and then shouting, "Come on, I'm waiting the car, hurry up." Keep a Dabur Gulabari rose water spray always handy in your purse or in your fridge. I keep it in my fridge. And before going out of the house, I just do that stand in the AC and go and feel like, I'm feeling so cool and nice and fresh. It's a lovely feeling. Again, it's a feel-good situation. And it takes care of any excess product on the face. Yeah, so I hope that answers the question. Again, you can do a 3-in-1. You nowadays get, there's a very nice brand I did a tutorial and a shoot with called Rennie Cosmetics. Now they've come up with the same thing we were asking, the highlighter thing. So they have a full stick where there's a highlighter, there's a concealer, there's a cheek tint and a lip tint and an eye tint. So you can use that on your cheeks, you can use it on your lips, you can use it on your eyes, the same kind of a finesse you'll get and it'll look wow.
What brand?
Rennie. So many brands have it now, like NARS has it, Rennie has it, Charlotte has it, so many brands.
It doesn't look over the top, just a daily tip.
No, it doesn't look over the top, trust me, it doesn't look over the
It's
top.
like if you're 50 plus, you just want to look natural. You don't want
Are you happy the way I look at 55 or do I look like a raccoon? No, but I think, see the best thing when you have, when you're in your 50s, blush always works. I always feel कि हम लोग थके लगते हैं या tired. The minute you put a little blush, it's such a feel-good situation. एक लाली मुँह पे आती freshness आ जाता है. People, actors put this cheek tint in the bloody gyms. If you see every day all these so-called, Viral Bhayani are chasing all these actors in the airport, what is all that? Everything is done, darling. हम लोग ने कहा इसकी स्किन तो कितनी लाल, कितनी प्यारी, पिंक है, darling, it's all makeup. Yes, ma'am.
What's that eyeshadow shade that you used to use?
It's like a lovely frosty brown. What is the color called? Any idea?
Sand.
Copper. It's called copper. It varies colors. Even if you like K Beauty, Katrina has this look I've used today is K Beauty and I've done my makeup in 10 minutes in the car. So it's just tuck because a lot of shadow डर लगता है गिरता है या ज़्यादा लगता है like all these girls who say बहुत ज़्यादा हो because if you've done a little pencil even if you don't like it थोड़ा सा मिटा दिया cotton bud से निकाल दिया you're done. So I would always use these quick fix. Plus, like I said, everybody wants to do fatafat. Nobody has the time to sit for hours and hours on a chair because they get fed up. This is not their style statement of sitting under. So some people love it, like they love to be pampered. Like I know Neeta Ambani regular, she takes 3 hours to get ready. She loves all the adulation, and she has fun with it. But some people like I do shloka, she can just you have 10 minutes. In 10 minutes you do everything and do hair and makeup and fatapat really. So I think that's how it should be. But a lot of people love to do it. Like Radhika on the other hand loves sitting and doing her nails, her hair wash, her blow dry, and she took 3 ghanta to get ready. But then I think it's a very personal choice, but it makes her happy. Again, that's a very good question. I personally, Radhika is the second daughter-in-law, no? Radhika Moksha. So they call makeup artists very often. Now they become very thinking anything jana, the whole makeup bandwagon is there. And why not? Good for us that we making money. We'll be sitting like you, like an auntie, and sipping coffee. I'll be doing all the kitty parties then. So yeah. So again, I personally, I know a lot of people talk about micellar water, but for me it doesn't work because I feel it over dries my skin, or sometimes jalta bhi because when you do eye makeup burn. So I'm a very old school person. I love the cleansing milk. So if you've heard of Lancome, it has a lovely douche, such a big thing which lasts at least 4-5 months. So what I do is when I go home, I'll splash water on my face, take a little bit of cleansing milk, massage it on the face, take a wet cotton wool and cleanse everything and thoroughly wash up. It works great.
So in the eyes,
I'm sorry?
eyes also with the amount of masters.
Everything comes out with the cleansing milk, trust me. And you get so many brands now, you have lovely cleansing milk and it really works. Shiseido has, Lancome has, Clinique has. Now see, Clinique has those flat bank toners. They backfire, they make our skin more dry, then get zits, you get rashes, because that is chemical. So obviously you're using chemical, then you say, hi Bapri, ye hua, but then that was not makeup, that you did a fox path by using the wrong product on your skin, A lot of people also do a lot of vitamin C products on their face, sometimes they backfire. Because it's acidic, so some things may work. Or I've just now heard, like, I was in the car and my bride called me crying, or just I, like a fool, went and got retinol because some friend of hers, idiot like her, recommended retinol. She applied religiously, for 1 week and her skin is broken out and how it's having. So these things, I think we should never self-medicate ourselves, because that is big, big risk. I would never kind of, go that far. But yeah, anything which is soothing and nice makes you happy. Yes, love.
Sometimes when I am not using a lot of product or anything in the eye, and I'm just using a lipstick, sometimes it spreads out of the lips. So what can be the reason?
Very good. I think it's a very common problem which most of the women suffer, like the lipstick bleeding out. Depends on what pencil are you using. If it's a very creme-based pencil, it is a problem. But nowadays there is this habit of using lip crayons or very creamy lipstick. I would rather use a little mattifying lipstick. I know a lot of people are scared who does some of those very extra drying dirty lipstick. But if you use a lip balm and then use that lipstick with a brush, instead of using that dandy spray, use it with a brush, it will last you longer. Or what you can do is take a tissue, dab it like this. See, my nothing is